What up, y'all? I just finished watching Tron Ares right now, but I also watched Peacemaker yesterday. So let's get right into that. I just did my Tron Ares review. Please, check it out. It's gonna be on this channel too. And let's get right into it. So this is the first time that I've actually seen the first Peacemaker. I didn't see. I don't think I've even watched the whole season 1 of Peacemaker. Like, I just know tidbits about it, and I know where he's at in the story. But season 2, kind of like, I started fresh. Technically, it is a reboot. Technically, they do reference like certain aspects of it. It's like watching Cobra Kai and not watching Karate Kid. You know what I mean? And essentially, this season was more, I would say, personal. I think that's a trend with James Gunn movies. The first one, granted, the only movie series he's had so far with like consecutive stuff is actually Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was more personal to Quill. It was still like kind of like an intergalactic thing, but at the same time it's more like more of a story about Star-Lord than kind of like the group, So in this way, Peacemaker was more like less like alien invasion type situation, and more like, more, I would say, like a story about him and his trauma and like his desire for like to have a family, to have like a, have like a, like a full on family, that's kind of like his thing. I think that, just having that be the backbone of this season, as opposed to, another world ending kind of thing, was like, it was good. It worked well. I think like having that personal kind of like character development works very well for Chris. And we get more of like hardcore in his relationship, which a lot of people were saying that, well, like people right off the bat knew that they had a thing, but I was like, wait, does she actually like him? Because she's been very avoidant. But I guess people kind of caught on that, hey, like it's a thing, like they're a thing. And so let me turn on the light real quick. And so I think like that this whole episode was just a way to wrap things up. There was no final battle, and I think that's what turned me off about the episode, because I was like, wait, hold up, when are they gonna start fighting? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. Like, it felt more like I don't know what happened there. Some people liked it. I like the fact that things were working out, and then it just like fell off real quick when he got trapped in the other dimension. But I think that having that be the only interesting thing that happened to the movie, well, obviously we see hardcore, right, and him kind of like finally confess that, hey, she likes him back. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting episode. And I guess you can say I didn't like it. I was expecting like some kind of cameo. I didn't like it because, number one, it was very depressing. It was just like Chris was finally getting what he wanted. But you know what they say, if it's not a happy ending, it's not an ending. You know what I mean? So his story's still going on. But it really bothers me the fact that James Gunn literally went out of his way and told everyone, I don't know in what way, that he's not going to make a season 3 and that's going to be it. I'm like, dude, like, what? Like, you're literally going to leave him stranded on another dimension? But I think that James Gunn is just a big fat liar, and he's gonna make a season 3, or they're definitely gonna continue it. And so we know there's a reveal of Salvation, which is from a comic run called The Salvation Run. Literally, it's funny because the title of the comic is literally Salvation Run. I thought it was like a run called Salvation, but no, it's actually called the Salvation Run. And we hear kind of like these creatures in the background, and you know, Chris is just there and he's stuck, and Rick Flag is just being complete a-hole. I'm sad that Rick Flag is actually turning more into more of a villain and definitely an a-hole, like an Amanda Waller type situation. I don't know what James Gunn was thinking about that, because we really started care for him in Creature Commandos. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what James Gunn's doing, and I'm concerned. But still cast me as the Flash, though. I mean, you know, don't no, but this is a callback to a little short that I did. But yeah, it's just very underwhelming episode. And it was just depressing, and we could have at least gotten some kind of like fight, like a big fight. You know, yeah, that episode just gave me PTSD, like, because of how my expectations were just simply crushed. But I guess I'm just gonna leave it with that. It's fine. You can't always be satisfied with everything James Gunn puts out. You know, like I'm still a big fan, but that episode just wasn't it for me. But yeah, stay tuned, guys, for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and sorry, James Gunn.